Hey guys, just a quick note. If you haven't seen, it's called Oh Canada. It's a brand new internet movie out. I'll put the link up on the right hand side. Really good stuff. I've only watched about half of it so far. It's kind of like the Canadian zeitgeist almost. It explains everything that's going on right now in government, economy, all that kind of good stuff, but from a Canadian perspective. Really good so far. I haven't done a lot of fact checking on what I'm listening to, but a lot of it's review. A lot of it I've already been over on other websites and other videos. Definitely good stuff. I would recommend this to all Canadians, and I would recommend it to anyone else who has, how long is it? 2 hours. If you have 2 hours, excellent video so far. And hope to hear your comments on that. And have a great day. My first year of serious gardening, I guess you could say, I ended up with a couple 100 pounds of different types of tomatoes, including this one here. Lots like it. Really good for slicing onto sandwiches, using in cooking recipes and making sauces and whatnot. So since a lot of people have been following my gardening updates, I will do a quick discussion about what I'm doing with all these tomatoes as they become ripe. Another thing I've been doing is the heirloom seeds that I had, which were about half my tomato plants this year. The really nice ones that I ended up really liking and want to grow again next year, I set aside in a separate bucket, and then I'll put a link to how I extracted the seeds, but the end result is you end up with a bunch of little dried seeds. So that's what I'm doing with this bucket here. So what I'll do is I'll take the seeds out, and then I'll use the tomato for making sauce or something else. So what I've been doing is just piled up all the tomatoes. These are all the, well, not all of them, but several of the smaller cherry tomatoes and sweet 100s and whatnot that I ended up with, and then they just ripen at different stages, and then you pull out the ones that are done along with all the other ones that are done, and put them aside. You can eat them fresh or make something out of them, which I'm about to do. Here's another tub of them, all different types, sizes, shapes, and varying degrees of ripeness. So once you're done chopping up all your tomatoes, I guess, just throw them in a pot, simmer it for quite a while. Maybe take a potato masher and mash it till it's nice and fine. And then you can add your garlic, onions, salt and pepper, and whatever other herbs and stuff you want. And what you end up with is, oh, lid's coming off this one. You end up with jars or containers full of tomato sauce, and it's really good. If you've never had tomato sauce made completely with garden ingredients, then you're in for a treat. You can also can it if you know how to can, but myself, I don't really do canning, so I'm freezing it. Here it is as tomatoes start to break down and cook, and eventually you have your marinara sauce completed. You can always take the body parts of a dead cow or something and put it in there if you're into that kind of thing. Somebody asked me, how about the crash preparation checklist? Yep, that's still in the works. I will probably have the information compiled and a new video early this coming week.